Hey guys, DCAP13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Alright, so we got our second manga to finish, and, I mean, you know, I gotta do Miss Anastasia Loves Ramen Noodles, because you know how much I love Anna. So this will be our second one completed.
Our samples are here.
Everyone ready? Okay, I'm gonna open it. Aww. Not bad. In fact, I'd say it came out pretty well. Turns out it's pretty easy to churn out pages when the story's about something you like. Alright then, let's go. We're off to Servant Fest. Alright, I'm gonna go say hi to the other clubs. Oh, and I'm gonna bring a few copies of our book with me, too. Guess that means Mash and me are on sales duty this time. Here's hoping we can do a good job. Sup? Sup? I think, therefore I'm bad. Is that your thing now? Indeed it is. Anyway, congratulations on finishing your first doujin in a week. Now, let me see it. Yeah, here you go. Don't forget to pay. Grand Duchess becomes obsessed with ramen during a visit to a foreign country. Decides to travel the world in search of more, huh? This is great. Really great. This Grand Duchess is especially appealing. Never underestimate the power of being able to draw cute girls. Thanks for a great book.
Hello. Can I trouble you for a copy as well?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Oh, well that's not right.
Huh? What's not?
Right here. See, I'm using a fork instead of chopsticks.
Oh, crap. I didn't realize that ramen's supposed to be eaten with chopsticks. Oh, I should have caught that in the rough draft.
Still, I can't say it's unpleasant to see myself as the main character, even if it is a bit embarrassing. Thank you for this. I'll treasure it forever. Now then, on a different subject, could you all gather around me, please? That's it. Now we check the camera, make sure we're all in frame, and...
Taking selfies with Anastasia. Oh.
Thank you so much. See you around. Excellent. Now I'm one step closer to completing my servant collection.
What was that all about? Pretty sure she was just taking a group selfie. Man, kids today. I have no idea what goes through their minds. You really are an old fogey, Robin.
A fork instead of chopsticks. Damn it, she's right. Totally missed that. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be. As your manager, it's my job to catch this sort of thing. We didn't even know what we were doing wrong until it was too late.
True, we didn't catch this either.
Well, what's done is done. We'll just have to learn from this mistake and not make it again next time.
In that case, what would you all say to having ramen for dinner tonight?
Nice short and sweet one. Look at her go. God, I fucking love Anastasia. She's so cute. Revolution exploded within the Icy Kingdom, and so the entire royal family fled to Japan, a nation on the precipice of an unprecedented age of ramen. The former Duchess and current part-time worker Anastasia Nibutamenma Hosomenva toils without end to fund her cross-journey Japan ramen journey alongside Rock Boy, a boy she met and befriended in a chance encounter, who one day dreams of opening his own ramen shop. I live for this single bowl of ramen. The next issue promises a ramen battle between ramen champion Hosuin and Rock Boy. Fucking Kadok. Alright, and we don't have to watch this because it's the same thing. We lost. We didn't do the loop right. Thank you, BB. But it's just the same ending each time. Alright, so, yeah, Oh. I might as well do this since we're here. I should have enough for... Because the command code stuff and, costume dresses count as story parts. I'm probably not going to record all of them if I get other ones off screen. But, I mean, just because we're here, why not, right? Yeah, I can pretty safely bring assassins into this. Yeah. Captain Sahath. I remember this one pretty well. Welcome to the Celtic Head Shooting Range. I see I have another inexperienced bunch. My name is Sahath, and today it is my job to teach you how to shoot like a Celt. Here you will call me Captain Sahath. Do you understand me? How did we even end up here?
Sir, yes, sir. Don't tell me you've forgotten, Master. Jean Arthur signed us up for this Celtic head shooting tour herself, sir.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Now before we get started, I need to apologize. The captain of the Celtic Head Range was forced to retire this morning following a tragic encounter with vicious wild chickens. Oh. I'm sure you are all very excited about experiencing authentic ex-military drill sergeant's methods, but I am afraid you have to settle for me. Now let us have 10 seconds of silence to honor him. Okay, enough about him. Now let's get the formalities taken care of. First, I'll need you to sign this oath. An oath?
It absolves the company of any liability if someone gets hurt. Tour or no tour, guns are very dangerous.
It says here we need to completely obey everything the instructor tells us, and if we don't, the tour will be cancelled on the spot. I see. So as long as we listen to the instructor, we should be perfectly safe. Of course I'll sign that.
You should sign it too, Senpai. Otherwise we'll have to leave.
Complete obedience to Mistress Sahath's terrifying teaching style. Move it along! I only have 3 hours to turn you into real marksmen. Let me be clear. Now that you are in my classroom, I will not so much as tolerate absurd head-in-the-clouds touristy thoughts like, OMG, I actually shot a gun! Or, man, who knew hitting a target 8 meters away was this easy? Amateur or not one of you will leave this range until you can shoot the wings off a fly. You never know what the future may hold. A giant meteorite, a zombie plague, kaiju attacks. So I need to prepare you for any and all possible survival scenarios. I thought conventional weaponry didn't have much effect against kaiju. As your captain, I can do no less in repayment for your money. Do not mistake this for a leisure activity. Why isn't Jean Arthur here? She signed us up for this, right?
Yes, well, I'm afraid Robin stopped her. He said he couldn't let her go with her work falling behind and his pighood on the line.
It's day 1, Robin! Alright, here's your beginner gear. Earplugs, goggles, and hats. The hats are to keep the sun out of your eyes, so feel free to take them off if you don't need them. But do not forget your earplugs and goggles, or I'll kill you myself. The fucking Medb in the swimsuit with sunglasses. Oh, he looks great. How do I look, John?
Thank you, but I brought my own.
I can see you're enjoying yourself, Betty.
Let's see. Bedivere, you chose the B course, foregoing handguns entirely in favor of rifles. It seems you have some experience with firearms then. Good call. Go on and take the Gold M4 and the RUS-47 then. You have 40 rounds for each weapon. As for Sergeant Kirillite, I see you're going with the Spec Ops course. You must be hiding a lot of confidence behind that baby face. So you want to practice the Gold M4, the RUS-47, the Spring C M1A, the RTOM M24, the HIA 416, and you want to try firing slugs from the MU-870 too, huh? Along with 20 rounds from the 12GA. Impressive. I like your spirit. Go ahead and take the M700 Tactical as well. It's the hottest sniper rifle in the world right now. Roger that. Thank you, Captain. That just leaves you, John. Let's see. 59mm rounds for the Schlock 17 handgun, 50 rounds for the MUK-25, and 39mm rounds of the rifle. What are you, an utter novice? Have you ever fired a gun before? No? I see. Then I'll teach you starting with the basics. By the time we're done, you'll be an ace marksman. If you do miss the target, I'll just beat the skill into your skull until your brain leaks out of your ears. No! So long as you return home alive from this range, you'll know you're a competent shot.
All the bad feelings about this. All of them.
Now let's start with the basics. Right hand on the grip, left hand steadying the right. Simple as that may seem, beginners tend to mess this part up. The right hand is only there to hold the grip and pull the trigger. The left hand is the one that truly holds the gun. Gripping with your right hand too strongly makes the barrel drop when you fire. Naturally, that affects the bullet's trajectory, leading it to just carving a furrow in the ground. Here's a couple of extra bullets on the house. Now, first you're going to get past your nervousness about firing a gun. Then you're going to learn that hitting the target is harder than it looks. I've set your first target at 50 meters. That's the absolute minimum range I'll permit. Are you sure this isn't more of an expert range? This is how you stand. Elbows in, legs apart, chest forward. Look at the sight with both eyes. Now listen close. Every shot you make irritates me that much more. Irritate me enough, and the only way to calm down is to use my noble phantasm on whoever's causing that frustration. Get the picture? Yeah, I'm gonna get skewered by a million gay bogs. Fucking cool. Now if you want to live to see another sunrise, get to shooting!
Nope, sorry, I'm out.
Oh? You can't go through with it? You want to cancel the tour? Well, too bad. Nobody leaves my class in the middle of a lesson.
Oh no.
I will make you into a great soldier before our 3 hours are up, whether you like it or not.
I know you should have thought twice before coming here. Oh, I'm gonna get the shit beaten out of me.
Is this all the ammunition you've got? I'm the Guardian of Sayet, remember? You'll need at least 100 times more ammo than this if you want to accurately appraise my capabilities. This is so frustrating. After I flew all this way to Luluhawa. This is where they remade that famous kaiju movie, right? So why aren't there any actual kaiju? I'm so pissed. That does it. I'm just gonna blow up the target and the mountain behind it. If the kaiju aren't gonna come to Luluhawa, I'll also have to become a kaiju myself, like the ones in that new flick with the guy looking for his wife. No need to rattle your screws, Steel Demoness. This is no military facility. It is a family shooting range. Many here are merely tourists who come for the novelty. Others are avid local gun enthusiasts here to keep their favorite firearms in shape. I myself am here to ensure that my own beloved Sayas remains in good working order. Truly, the shooting range is one of the finest. Between its vast sky-piercing sunlight and picturesque sheer cliffs with the foaming sea at their base, it is like the set of a blockbuster movie come to life. No wonder even the most earnest of maids forgets her duties here. There we go. That weapon! Am I dreaming, or is that really an anti-material rifle? As if a humble maid would possess such a terrifyingly destructive weapon as that.
I already told you. This is my beloved Sayas. Still, I doubt there are any other gun connoisseurs here with such unusual taste in firearms as myself. Wait. Is that an authentic 18th century flintlock? That is astonishingly retro, and yet...
That old guy really knows how to use it. He hasn't missed the bullseye yet. And not only that, looks like he's actually making each and every bullet by hand.
He sure is, little lady. Back in the day, if you had a gun, you were probably making rounds for it. Just put the lead in that little cup there, melt it down, and pour the liquid into a special mold and let it cool till he had herself a bullet. None of those streamlined rounds modern guns fire. Nope, those are more like little metal balls. They certainly produce a lot of smoke with each shot fired, too. That aside, that old man's form is impeccable. He keeps leaning back in his chair, making new bullets, then firing them off as if it were second nature to him. I do not think I have even seen his rear end so much as budge in all the rounds he has fired. He must be the last gunslinger of his time. Can't rightly see what he has to learn from a shooting range like this. But watching him lights a fire in me for damn sure. Makes me want to take him on, gunslinger to gunslinger.
I think I'll hold off on my rocket punch after all. I wouldn't feel right using that in front of a gentleman so obviously attached to so old a gun. Efficiency is great, but it isn't everything. There's something to be said for putting one's heart into each and every shot fired. I know that's the sort of person I want piloting me.
Snipers! Listen well, my Edison Army elites. Today is the day we finally get to conduct our long-awaited training drill.
Thanks for going to all the trouble to bring this heavy armor to Lulu Hollow for us, Mr. President. Is that our target over there? The boards with that guy's picture on them? That guy.
Of course! I made those boards out of cheap plywood, so they should explode spectacularly. Unfortunately, your accuracy with your machine guns is rather poor, since they have to be aimed manually and all. Which is why I brought in a special instructor. An amazing markswoman who can hit our target with hardly a thought without even looking at the target. Miss Artemis!
That's me! Hi, I'm Artemis, goddess of the moon and the hunt, here on behalf of my darling Orion. If it's the bow you want to learn, I'm glad to teach you everything I know.
And as you can see, she's a real looker too. A round of applause for Miss Artemis, men! Captain Sahath may be a harsh teacher, as you can see from her mercilessly prodding master with her spear, but not Artemis. No, our instructor's the very picture of grace and warm-heartedness. Now go on and drink in her voluminous techniques. Ha ha ha, money is no object. Go ahead and use as much ammo as it takes. Miss as much as you have to.
Who said anything about letting you miss shots? If any of you miss even one, I'll turn you into a deer and kill you on the spot.
What?
I'm the legendary goddess of hunting, and proud of it. Nobody's ruining that reputation on my watch. Oh, and I can still turn you into deer even if you're machines. In fact, that makes it easier. So make sure to hit those targets like your lives depend on it, okay guys? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Once when I was bathing in a spring, Darling shot my change of clothes right off the branch I'd hung them from over 2 mountains away. If you can do that, you should be able to hit the target with your eyes closed and your backs turned. I know you can do this. You just have to believe in yourselves.
Oh god, Shirley believes that too! That just adds to the pressure. Hey, boss, can we cancel this lesson, like, right now? If we don't do something now, we're gonna end up the Deerhead Army. Suddenly nowhere to be seen. Man, fuck you, Edison. Edison! Fucking asshole. Oh, of course he made targets with fucking Tesla's face on them. That's enough. I see you fired all your ammunition. Thank you, Captain.
I just finished the Spec Ops course too. There's nothing like the feel of actual recoil.
Turns out it's much easier to aim with a rifle than a handgun. Now I know. Good. I know I said something I don't regret, like, are you completely incapable of multitasking? Did you already forget everything I taught you? You think you're the only one exempt from Earth's gravity? And of course, God, you suck! But you all stuck with it and succeeded. I'm proud of you. So now you're fully accredited marksman. Well, there's still one more thing for you to overcome. Chickens. Is that what it sounded like? Right. The wild chickens really don't like gunpowder smoke, and they're about to let us know it. Now that this tour is over, it's up to all of you to defend yourselves. Tourists dismissed. I wish you luck in getting through those birds and back to your hotel.
There's an army of wild chickens headed this way. Great timing. Now we can go chicken hunting, Senpai. This is the perfect chance to put our new training to good use.
I still don't get why you're so excited about this. Mash wants to shoot things. I also got the big feral chicken first. Oh, come on, 490 to get Dante's. What are you doing, man? Of course. The Chicken Kaiser. Oh, man. Oh, come on, you couldn't attack one more time and give Gramps his NP. Fine, you stupid Chicken Kaiser. Alright. Thought I'd get the death on that one. Jack should finish it off. Oh, a lot of gunpowder. Alright, we get a command code, Crest of Humanity. This one, increase C-star drop rate by 30% on a card that is engraved. Alright. Alright, so now I will leave you guys off until we get back to day 6, and then start the next loop. So, I'll see you guys after my grinding. Alright, back for some more story now, on day 6. It's nice to have a little bit more time to grind, but I really wish I didn't have to. Alright, just got story this time, so Shining Queen. We should be able to finish out the story for this loop. I'm trying to think how much longer, how many more loops I'm gonna have to do to finish. I'm thinking maybe, if I get lucky, only 2 more. Because that should wrap up all the story. Because after you get the 800,000 points to finish off the story, you still need to do 1 loop after for like the final stuff. But now I'm thinking, if I don't get the points I need, because I need about what, 170,000 points, which I'm probably not gonna get in 1 loop. Probably gonna have to do another one after that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. This is my life now. Drawing, drawing, and more drawing. The goal might finally be in sight, but that doesn't mean I can slow down. Sometimes I get the feeling that this is all wrong. Others, it seems like everything's fine. I've come this far on passion alone. At this point, I can't tell if I went the right way or not. But it won't be much longer till this comes to an end now. John, you okay? I'm gonna hit the sack myself. I don't think I need to sleep as a servant, but maybe it'll help get my head straight about some stuff. Go ahead and spend the time however you want. If you don't have anything to do, you could always go outside for a while. Good idea. We've been doing nothing but work and sleep ever since yesterday. Why don't we go to the beach, Master? A little dip in the ocean should help you loosen up. I'll go with you then. I think I'll join too. I'm sure you're fine with Ushi Wakamoto around, but in my role as Hawaii Hood, I'd feel better just keeping an eye on things just in case. Sweet dreams, Jean Alter. Yeah.
Oh, there seems to be quite a commotion over there. Oh!
Looks like a bunch of overworked men to me. Maybe there's some kind of event happening today.
I see they're not servants. Some of them look to be Lord Blackbeard's men, while others are...
Those are Celtic soldiers. Which means it can't be anything good.
Then that would mean...
Oh boy. Yeah.
You guys just can't take it anymore, huh? Didn't I tell you to wait here like good boys? I knew it, it's Medb! Foe, foe!
Great, her again. Whatever it is she's doing here, it can't be good.
Take a look around. Beautiful beach, beautiful sea, beautiful sky. Starting to notice a theme by now. Maybe the word beautiful has started to lose all meaning. Well, you're in luck. This queen's about to personally remind you who the word beautiful suits best. Rejoice, my poor little worker bees. Let me see you cry in joy at my unbridled generosity. Yes, that's the stuff. Now then. Announcing the Medb contest. A Medb production brought to you by Medb, for Medb.
You rock, Medb! Woo! I always wanted to say that.
Here's this month's tribute. I risked life and limb to bring it back to you from the Bering Sea. Look this way, your majesty! Please, I'll do anything you want!
The hell is this?
Well, knowing Medb, I can't say I'm too surprised that she'd do something like this.
Never mind that now. Take a look at that. There the fuck she's... That was entry number 1. The strong, noble, adorable, and unquestionably beautiful Medb. Thank you, Medb. Thank you for these irreplaceable summer memories.
Never mind summer. You're gonna want to remember those for the rest of your lives.
Now let's move on to the scoring portion. What say you, Judgment Boys? 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, that figures. Unbelievable! It's a perfect score! Medb's invincible! She's mythical! She's a living legend of beauty! Nobody else even comes close!
Oh my, this is so expected. What can I say? I can't help that I'm just so gorgeous. Sorry, not sorry.
What a farce! They're all obviously in cahoots. Or rather, they're all even bigger idiots than she is.
Foe, foe, Q, foe, foe! Foe, foe, foe!
Yeah, she admitted it when she said this is all made by her for her. No way this is on the up and up. If it were only a question of her embarrassing herself, we could simply ignore this self-serving exercise in shamelessness. But the problem is... her ability to get all these men so worked up. Remember, our fate rests on the popularity contest that is Servant Fest. The more she gains from this travesty, the more we stand to lose. As such, I believe it would behoove us to stop it before it goes too far, Master.
Oh, I thought I smelled some horrendous yokel from out in the sticks. If it isn't the mountain mutt coming to play in civilization. Did you really not know that beautiful people get more votes? It's like a law of nature.
Do you ever shut up? You remind me of nothing so much as a hapless cow stranded on shore, showing off her flabby flesh. Is this some sort of barbecue? Are you trying to make amends for your many crimes by offering yourself to the grill?
I should have known a dog wouldn't be able to stop herself from barking incessantly. I'm not trying to drum up attention to give me an advantage at Servant Fest. Why bother? My photo book is going to sell more copies than anything else there, no matter what. This contest I whipped was just a way to further spread the glory of my beauty throughout the world.
Don't be preposterous. This is obviously a ploy to drive up sales. You even came up with a fake quote for your ad copy. Queen of the beach, now queen of the books.
How unspeakably rude. Fine then. If you've got that much of a problem, why don't you compete? You don't want me taking the crown when you don't think I deserve it, right? Then beat me. I'm always happy to accept new entrants. Unless you don't think you're up to it. You Japanese warriors don't like to fight battles you know you can't win. Just going to roll over and go belly up like the cowardly dog you are. Oh, I get it. That's why you run around with your midriff exposed. Gee, I'm sorry. I should have been more considerate of your well-deserved lack of confidence in your looks. Oh, I do hope you can forgive me.
Very well then, I accept your challenge. Oh, Ushi. You want to do this thing? We will do this thing!
Please calm down, Ushiwakamaru. There's no point in competing with Medb in her own contest.
Worry not. I am told that exposure is the greatest weapon of summer, and I am bearing at least as much as she is. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but regardless, I have the matter well in hand. Get a hold of yourself. The only contests where outfit design matters are French fashion ones. Your sporty good looks aren't going to be nearly enough to win this thing. Save the lectures for later. You're reminding me of my brother. At this point, I am no longer Ushiwakamaru. I am the Tengu woman of the beach. In the name of Mount Kurama, I refuse to lose to city trash like that. Now on to the swimsuit competition. You've heard of a catwalk? Well, get ready for a Tengu walk. Seven, 8.5, 8, 9. She's certainly very sporty, but... yeah, she just doesn't have the same flair that Medb does. We're at a beach resort, not an athletic meet. If we wanted to watch amazing physical feats, we'd go to the summer games. She fits my type to a T, so normally I'd be all over that.
but since we're in Luluhawa, I'd have to give it to Queen Medb this time.
Well, well, color me impressed, Ushiwaka. You did better than I thought you would. But hey, don't feel bad. You could never have beaten beauty like mine. In fact, you should be proud. I thought you'd be walking away with straight zeros.
Gah.
I mean, forget that. This so-called competition and the way it's scored isn't the point at all. The point is that holding it in the first place is wrong. As far as I can tell, you don't even have any other contestants. There's no point in holding a sad, meaningless contest like this where you're the only one competing, and your victory is assured. Oh? Who said I was the only one competing?
You mean you're not?
Of course not. Entry number 3 and 4 will be along at any moment. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my sponsor seat. Enjoy the show, everyone! My victory is definitely assured, but now it's going to be clinched after a white-hot battle with other contestants.
Well, I guess that makes sense. She's nothing if not supremely confident in her looks. She might not be above cheating in war, but I don't think it even occurred to her to cheat when it comes to a beauty contest.
Is that so? You certainly know a lot about her, don't you, Lord Robin?
Nah, I'm just observant. Look, here they come.
Oh, Marie. Oh my, this seems like fun. Oh, I take it this is some sort of battle to determine the Queen of the Beach.
I mean, not exactly.
Did someone say contest? A contest means prizes, and in summer that prize means watermelon and shaved ice. What the hell kind of stage is that? Wait a minute. This is it. Hawaiian rock and roll legend, here I come!
Oh, Nobu.
It's the other swimsuit servants. They're all here too.
Attention all contestants and spectators. We have an announcement from Medb. There's room for more than a single flower on the beach. Why settle for only one? So I hereby decree that the top 3 contestants will all be crowned first place. This concludes our announcement from Medb. Woohoo! That's the spirit! You rock, Medb!
What?
Well, I'll be damned. Never thought she'd be that willing to share the spotlight. Who knows? Maybe Hawaii is rubbing off on her. Now then. Next up in the Diamond Medb contest, we have entry number 3, handpicked by Medb herself. One of our dear spectators, Mash Kiralite. According to Medb, she was picked because anyone wearing a swimsuit is her rival. Are you there, Mash? We know you are. Come on up to the stage.
What should I do, Senpai? Is this Medb's way of being nice?
Probably. Medb doesn't have friends after all.
Alright, I guess I better go then. I'll do my best to show off how nice my shield is.
Pretty sure they're not here to see your shield. But then again, that sort of thing is what makes MASH so great. Anyway, let's go find some seats, Master. I got a feeling we're going to be here for a good while, so might as well see how it all turns out. Yeah, might as well. Of course, Marie is sparkling. Look at her. She's adorable. I can't wait till she gets her till Ryder Marie gets her animation update on NA. I already have her NP5 level 80. Probably gonna end up grailing her. Well, we don't get to see Nobu. That was great. A veritable festival of 15 bathing beauties. Let's have another round of applause for all our contestants. They were all really pretty. Considering how dangerous most of them are, I'm impressed you could say that with a straight face.
So this contest is finally coming to an end. Huh. If the top 3 are all taking first place, I guess the ones besides Medb are...
Oh, wait a minute. We have a new last-minute entrant. This contest isn't over yet. Come on up, entry number 16. With a thundering crack of her whip, it's... Of course, Medb again.
It's me.
It's Medb in a leather swimsuit. Ooh, how risque. Huh? Of course, she just enter again. Now let's get to scoring. This is gonna be a close one, folks. No, it's not. I don't believe it. Another round of perfect scores. But don't go just yet. We have a final entrant. Last one of the day, we promise. It's Medb in her usual swimsuit-like outfit. Now on to the score. Fucking Medb. Another full set of perfects. Incredible! We're witnessing history in the making, folks. In an unprecedented turn of events, all three Medbs win with perfect scores. I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. What an amazing, incredible, legendary contest. The top three contestants are Medb, Medb, and Medb. Our queen sweeps the contest with a Grand Slam hat trick. You rock, Medb, you rock, Medb, you rock, Medb. Ugh. Of course she'd cheat. Why wouldn't she?
I'm back, Master. It's too bad I didn't place higher, but it was still a lot of fun.
Shield's still awesome.
So, what'd you think?
What do I think? I think you're 51 short of a full deck. I can't believe it. Even in my wildest dreams, I never thought you would stoop this low.
Why, whatever are you talking about? Did I say contestants couldn't enter multiple times? Don't blame me for this, Poochie. Blame your own lack of spirit origin variations. Oh, before I forget, I'm not thinking about how my victory here might affect Servant Fest sales, but... since Holy Grails are all about giving people what they want, and if what the people want is me, well, you do see where I'm going with this, right? I should thank that BB chick sometime for giving me this perfect opportunity. Like they say, third time's the charm. This time I finally take the Holy Grail for myself and use it to turn this island into my ideal slave land. Well, see you at Servant Fest, I guess. Obviously I'm going to grab the most sales by far, but who knows? Maybe you guys will do really well and manage to sell almost a tenth as many books as me.
Ugh.
That little...
Master, quick, give me the snack bag! I'm sure we still had some string cheese in there. It's my duty as a Tengu to punish the wicked. I must pelt her with cheese until she repents. I think she just instinctually roundhouse it again. That impertinent wench! Very well, I'll simply pelt her with all manner of other snacks.
Please calm down, Ushiwakamaru. That won't accomplish anything besides feeding the seagulls.
Good grief. Well, technically this was still a change of pace. Of course, whether it was a good change or not is debatable. Debatable? Well, maybe not for you. My condolences. Anyway, I say we head back to our room, Master. Sleeping Beauty ought to be waking up soon.
She's still fast asleep. Maybe we should wake her up?
Okay, I'll do it. Wake up. Don't wanna. Too sleepy. Just 5 more minutes, please.
Oh, that's adorable. But I'm afraid we can't let her stay in bed all day. Reese, would you be so kind as to wake her up?
Oh no. What's that smell? It smells like a rotten fish.
Gah! Good morning. Sorry to wake you like that.
What? Huh? She came to hang out. Hang out? What is she doing here?
We're supposed to finish our drafts today, so I just wanted to see how yours was coming along. And since your other club members were having trouble waking you up, I thought Reese and I could help.
I love how self-assured and kind of smug Jean looks at this.
You call that helping? No wonder it literally smelled fishy in here. Servant Fest is tomorrow. There's only one day left to go. We're going to have so much fun once we both finish our final drafts.
Sounds like she already finished hers. We've only got a little ways left to go. Yeah, true. Alright, this is the last day. Let's draw some Dojin. Alright, so just got a little bit of grinding left to do. Then we will meet back up for the last part of this loop. Alright, we're back. Let's see, we'll never summon Bokusho, Giant Babbage, Martha's Bill Upper, Little Bullet, Melancholy Dramatic Demon. Those are the ones we can do. Let's do We Never Summon. If I remember correctly, I actually like this one.
Good morning, everyone. The printers delivered our book.
Alright, I'll do the honors.
Ooh, this one looks really cute. Okay, yeah, it does. But I don't know if it's just because I'm looking at it with fresh eyes after passing out once we finished and the pressure was off. But now I'm starting to wonder if we made the right choice. It appears to be an entry in the genre where an unremarkable protagonist gets to know a number of very different heroines, aka the harem plot. It includes elements that have been broadly popular since ancient times, making it a reliable choice. In baseball terms, it's a fastball delivered straight down the middle. In manga terms, it's one of the most essential genres to ever exist, so this book definitely is a shot at winning.
Romance has been part of even those most ancient stories, so I'm pretty sure no one's going to be turning their noses up at it. Now come on, it's time to head to the con. Let's see what kind of reactions we get from this one. I'm gonna step out to that cafe for a bit. Here, they got a real pretty maid with short hair working there. You might not want to go to that cafe, Robin. Slacker. That's pickup archery, not recon. That said, I was actually planning on slipping out myself. You guys handle the sales counter, okay? If I see someone reading a romantic comedy I made right in front of me and they start grinning or laughing, well, I might do-hane their ass and kick the ashes, you know? So I'm gonna make myself scarce before I end up roasting a customer. Good luck. Don't let me down. I didn't realize she was so bashful. Alright then, I guess we'll just have to sell the book the best we can.
Good morning. Ooh, this is kinda cute. I'll take a copy if you please.
It's a wholesome romantic comedy, Blackbeard.
No problem here. There's room enough for rom-coms and ecchi comedies in this wide world. Former gives me a chance to exercise my imagination in picturing what happens after it fades to black. That said, if you do decide you want to swim into more adult waters in a spin-off, you have my full support.
Thanks.
I really sympathize with this green-haired love interest. No matter how fervently she pursues the object of her affections, he only has eyes for the blonde. It's obvious he should end up with a delicate, modest, beautiful green-haired girl and live with her forever and ever. What could he be thinking? If he starts lying to her because he doesn't know what else to say, I think I might just snap.
Short burst of flame. Hey, you're burning the book!
Oh, I'm sorry. At any rate, I really love this character you come up with. I can't help but want to root for her. If she and her love end up Romeo and Julieting themselves, I can live with that. Anyway, I'll take 3 copies, please, including the one I burned. Oh? I thought I'd have to ban this book for corrupting innocent young minds, but perhaps not. I see now this older, dark-haired love interest is merely trying to protect the protagonist in her own motherly way. What a touching story. I would be happy to let my own children read this book. Why, it's positively brimming with opportunities to further their moral education. It would be perfect for teaching them to always listen to their mother, and for extolling the virtues of bathing and sleeping together. I'll take 3 copies, please. 1 for me and 1 for each of my children.
Okay, and Toki's gonna have to read that with Mom.
Arash. So the main character and this love interest were hitting it off before circumstances forced them apart, huh? Those sorts of things do happen on long adventures. Not that I'm speaking from experience. Oh, the main character might have spelled it out, but he really treasured the memories they shared. I like that. This kind of story is right up my alley. In all matters, be true to thyself, as they say. The more provocative scenes aren't really my thing, but I guess that's just how it is for 2 people in love. So if you ever put out a more adult version, I'll just have to make my peace with it. And on that note, in the hopes that this is only book 1 of an eventual 10-book series.
10!
I'll take 10 copies so I can donate 9 to Kerr's library.
Con's almost over now. How'd it go?
Sales were very steady all day. Just goes to show the power of working in a genre with broad appeal. We also heard some feedback from customers who purchased copies in the morning. However, it was mostly stuff like, the next one should focus on the kohai, the next one should focus on the classmate, the next one should focus on the senpai, the next one should focus on the mother. I guess this is one of the hard parts of having such a large cast. You can't focus on one character without neglecting the others. So it may be very difficult to make something that would live up to everyone's expectations.
Yeah, stacking up love interests like this feels a lot like playing one of those games where you try to stack a wood tower without letting it fall. You an avid Jenga player, Robin? Of course, reading with bated breath to see which love interest is left standing is all part of the fun. You could even call this a kind of holy grail war in its own way.
True. Though I doubt there's ever been a holy grail war with so much heart before.
Regardless, this is one of the hardest stories I've done so far. The longer it goes on, the more the conclusion weighs on the readers and creator. This genre might have been a little too much for us to handle. Next time I'll have to make it a one-shot. Yeah, definitely. This art is really cute, though. Especially the little Resh Kigal over there. Oh, and I just noticed little fucking saint courts all over the place, too. A cool, hip, romantic comedy of school life. It's a story of an ordinary main character who deepens his bond with various heroines. The first heroine is able to communicate with spirits, and knew the main character long before the main character knew her. When they were reunited a few years later, it appears he forgot the important promise he made with the heroine. Feels like I'd be a loser if I reminded him of my promise, so I'll make the spirits jog his memory. Oh, also, within 2 days of their reunion, there was a whole scare about the main character having to suddenly move away. The second heroine is a senpai next door type of heroine who had always taken good care of the main character. She could be both stern and sweet. The way she embraces the main character is more akin to how a big sister or mother might do so, but be warned that she can be more frightening than an oni when angered. Oh my, look how dirty you are. Would you like me to give you a bath while I rub you all clean like we did back in the day? The third heroine is, well, she's a stalker who fell in love with the main character at first sight after he came into her home to shelter from the rain. Their first words were exchanged when the main character peeked under his bed in the middle of the night sensing something strange. I love you. Yeah, I said it. When should we sign our marriage certificate? That's Kiyohime to a T, alright? At their school, there's an urban legend that says that anyone who summons the goddess of love under the legendary tree will find the love they desire. But obviously the heroines vying for the affection of the main character surely will not let their rivals get ahead. And so the goddess who flirts with the bear remains up in the heavens, while the great war for love rages down on the surface. Goddess who flirts with the bear? I wonder who that could be. Artemis. And of course, results time again, but it's the same thing. Alright, so I have, what, like 7 days to get 142,000 points? Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna fucking happen. I'll just have to try my best and see what does happen, though. So I'll do a little bit more grinding, and I'll meet you guys back up when there's more story. Alright, we're back. Alright, strange night at Mauna Kea. Guess this will work for the this loop story. I think it could be improved a little. Really? I think this could make for a really fun read. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, let's do this, John. This manga will help us debut with a real splash. And this time we're gonna beat that photo book and you-know-who's manga. You know it. By the way, there's something that's been nagging at me. Come out on the balcony and I'll show you. It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. Alright, take a look. Can you see it? Yeah, that's it. That mountain over there. Mauna Kea. Normally you wouldn't be able to see it from here since it's supposed to be on the island of Hawaii. But now that the islands have combined together, it's a lot closer. Want to see if we can walk there? Right now? Things like this, it's best just up and do them as soon as they come to mind. Worried you might not have the legs for it? You are technically human, I guess. In that case, let's see if we can't snag ourselves a ride. Hey boss, here you're looking to check out the Mauna Kea observatories. Alright then, hop on. My bear will have you there in no time. Great, thanks. No problem. You guys are... Oh no, Kintoki. The hell? She's still wearing a swimsuit this late? Why isn't she wearing her civvies? Oh, right. Guess servants can get away with that. Makes sense. Damn! Good thing I've got my shades on. Well, now I'm surprised Lord Kintoki is letting you on his bike, Master. To be honest, I'm a little jealous. It looks like it would be just as thrilling as a good training session. I wish I could go too. Ushiwaka! Not you too! Is something wrong, Lord Kintoki? Nah, it's nothing. Really, nothing at all. Alright then, let's get this show on the road. Come on, full throttle! No looking back! Hell, no looking at all! Except for the road, right? Right? Please look at the road, Kintoki. Looks like the rest of the road's closed to traffic. Guess this is as far as we go then, boss. That really didn't take any time. You know it. Of course, that's more thanks to Bear here than me. That's too bad. So thanks to the observatories. Still, even only halfway up the mountain, we still got to see Mauna Kea, so it'll do. These stars really are something, aren't they? You know, I thought Hawaii was supposed to be like paradise or whatever, compared to my old hangouts. But this place looks like it ain't got much going on at all.
That's true. It looks very desolate.
Well, sure, this whole mountain used to be covered with lava after all. I even heard it snows up here sometimes. It might be one of Hawaii's most famous
famous tourist attractions, but it's also the most opposed to the whole tropical island thing. You sound like you know quite a lot about it, Lady Alter. What do you mean? Everyone knows that, right?
I didn't, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it was very well put. Foe! That right, huh? Well, it's nothing anyone else who read the guidebook couldn't have told you. She must have really been looking forward to Hawaii. Alright, I suppose we better head back. I was hoping to stay and enjoy the night sky a little longer. Well then, we can just come back another time. Yes, I suppose we could. Alright then, Master. Let's come out here again if we happen to have some spare time.
Alright, Mobius Days. This is probably the last story section I do this episode. I'll just save everything else for the next one. What, day 2? Is this the one that required 500,000, yeah. Hey there. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You sure as hell did. Foe! So, let's get to it. How are we looking? What do you mean by that? I mean, do you think we can take first place at Servant Fest like BB said to? I think we sort of have to. Seeing how she has the ability to rewind time, I don't see any other way we can leave. Not to mention, I really, really don't want Medb to get the Holy Grail. Do you think BB was telling the truth?
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to, isn't it? There's some things nagging at me, too.
That's why we shouldn't limit ourselves to just the Dojin from here on. We need to spread out, find other servants, and hear what they've got to say, too. It's rough, but if BB was telling the truth, we're gonna keep looping until we take first place.
We just have to keep at it until we get it right?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm afraid you're gonna end up being a real busy too. Better steel yourself for that. Of course. I'm guessing that we're the only ones aware of the time loop. If we all work together, I'm sure we can find a way out of it.
Reminds me of a Mobius strip.
Did you just read my mind?
Apparently so. Alright, so yeah, I'll end off the episode here, and in the next one, we'll continue along with the story, and hopefully I'll be able to rack up enough Dojin points to call this the last loop. So, I will see you all then. Bye!